Hey you guys, I am popping on for an impromptu video to share those fragrances that I am incredibly obsessed with. For me, the obsession means that when I pass by it, I've got to sniff the cap, or I dream about wearing it even if I have chosen another fabulous fragrance for the day. As you know, I have got a bit of a collection going on here in my closet and in my linen closet, my regular clothing closet and my linen closet. But I thought it'd be fun to just share with you, even if I'm not wearing them all the time, those fragrances that I just can't stop thinking about. Let's go look. So before we get into it, I just want to mention that I filmed a sweater weather fragrances video, like a top 10 fragrances that are great for like cozy sweater weather nights kind of a thing. Days, whatever. And I try my best not to repeat fragrances across videos, although of course it's inevitable. But I did want to mention at least one from that top 10. There are a few in there that I think about a lot, but this is one, Commodity Milk Bold, that I have become obsessed with lately. So we're not going to go over like notes, accords, and all of that in this video. But I will share that this is a fragrance that feels very creamy to me, really delicious. There's like a little bit of warm spice, not like picante spice, okay? But a warmth to this that is just fabulous, and some woodiness in here too. You know what? Now that I think about it, although it's not listed, I wonder if there's some sandalwood in here. So anyway, this is one that I fell in love with when I tried it in Sephora. Fantastic fragrance, had to have it. This is the Bold, which is signified by, or denoted rather, with the plus sign here, Commodity Milk Gold. Fantastic. I think about this fragrance, and when I pass by, I sniff it. The same is true for one that you heard about in one of my monthly fragrance favorites or awards video. I think it was the September one, and it's Victoria's Secret Bear. Sorry, you see the ring light in the reflection. This is a fragrance that I didn't think I was going to buy, and I'm so glad that I did. It's a cooler fragrance. It has a cooler note in it. I think it's iris that's in here, and a sandalwood and a bright citrusy thing happening. This is fresh, delightful, closer to the skin, not a projecting fragrance, but highly feminine, and I feel very put together and very soft. That soft life, if you know, you know, this is that kind of a fragrance. I love, love, love to sniff Lalique Parfum. I've been talking about this a lot lately. I'm sorry, repeat. One of the most gorgeous, elegant, grown-up vanillas with a beautiful bay leaf note in here. So an aromatic vanilla that gives Angelique Noir, which I adore also, a run for its money. Very affordable. Gorgeous fragrance. A fragrance I said I was going to purchase in my chocolate fragrances video, and I did. She has her place on the shelf, is the beautiful Cacao Porcelana from Atelier Materi Fragrances. Love this bottle. It's so pretty. This is an earthy, beautiful chocolate fragrance with a real sweetness to it. If you know what a clay pot smells like, I know it sounds strange that that would be something you would smell in a fragrance, but I'm talking about a fresh clay pot that was newly made, like the wet clay that's used, that smell. Well, it doesn't smell wet, excuse me, it smells dry. So imagine dry clay. Okay, dry clay. And a powdery chocolate. There's a tobacco note in here as well as some florals. This is so good. Sorry for the fingerprint nastiness, but I really adore this. This is a very mature, beautiful, I have lint in the sky here. A beautiful chocolate fragrance that's absolutely worth getting your nose on if you like a chocolate that's a little bit more adventurous than your normal gourmand, you know, typical photorealistic chocolates. If you saw my coffee video, and if you follow me at Instagram at Veronica Says All, you saw a reel that I did about this, and it's Cafe Cabanel from Cabanel. Excellent. Absolutely mesmerizing for me. It may not be for you. Fall coffee, cinnamon, gourmand. This is your very grown up gourmand fragrance for fall. Love this bottle too. It's quirky, it's kitschy, it's fun. Lasts a long time. Really lovely, lovely fragrance. And I think about this, I come by, I sniff the cap, and I'm like, I'm living my best life. That's what this fragrance makes me think about. My best, again, soft life, and then add in comfort. My comfortable soft life is what this gives me. Here's a fragrance I didn't think I was going to love when I first purchased it. I liked it, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I have since come to really appreciate this and crave it to the point where, and it's down on one of the lower shelves. I have it in an amber section of the shelf system, It's Tiziana Terenzi Hale Bopp. Wow. It gives me Shalimar vibes, like a very close first cousin to Shalimar, maybe without the citrusy aspects of Shalimar and all of the elegance. So this one is one that took me a while to fall in love with. I'm glad I didn't give up on it, and I'm glad I didn't send it out the door right away. I'm a firm believer, unless a fragrance is like offensive right out of the gate, if you're just not sure, give it a few tries. Give it a good 3 college tries, you all, in different conditions, different times of the day, different weather, and see what you think. And if you've tried 3 times and it's just not the one, and I'm not talking about a full day wear, I'm talking about spritz it on your arm in the morning before you shower, or late at night after all of your other stuff has faded off and before you go to bed. And if you still don't like it after 3 tries, pass it along to a friend who might like it, sell it, whatever, donate it. But yeah, Hale Bopp from Tiziana Terenzi, I can firmly say is now in the official beautiful category, and I think about it. You'll hear about this in a sandalwood video or something similar to that sometime this winter, but I had to talk about it. Amour Santal from Julianna's Perfumes. I always got to say, because I want to say Julianna's Parfum, is Julianna's Perfumes. This is a Santal Complet dupe, Fragrance du Bois Santal Complet. And I would say that it's very, very close. They're not identical, but close enough to fool someone in the air. Someone, if they understand what Santal Complet smells like, they would walk by and go, "Is that what you have on?" And you would go, "Maybe. Wouldn't you like to know?" No, I wouldn't say that to anyone. I would tell them that I'm wearing the dupe. Amour Santal from Julianna's Perfumes. This is one of the newer ones. I don't know if it's the newest one, but one of the newer ones in the Julianna's perfume lineup. And it is gorgeous, you all. If you like that sandalwood, dark, mysterious, coconutty kind of a fragrance, winter, winter, chicken dinner, and lasts a lot longer than Santal Complet. Another fragrance that I have to stop myself from spraying, it was my scent of the night last night and will show up in my October Fragrance Awards video if I haven't posted that yet. It's from Maison Lancome. I can't tell you how to pronounce this. Tubereuses, Castana. I'm trying to say like a Spanish. Castane. Here it is on the screen. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. What a, in the, listen, in the cap, there's a little tiny hint of strong PP, but when you actually spray it on skin, you get none of that. This is one of those fragrances that develops really nicely on skin. It has this very milky consistency. Almost, I don't mean like actual consistency. I mean the smell, the consistency of the smell, almost leaning creamy. Maybe some nights it feels creamy. Last night it certainly came across a little creamy. This delicate tuberose. I think it's chestnut in here. And I want to say like a little bit of a woody background, and is magnificent. I love this. I don't know that this is for everyone. Some people find this really strange. Other people even find it intolerable. Gasp. But this is for me, and I've been thinking about it a lot the past few weeks and keep going by and sniffing it. Yes, I have to get past that initial pee-pee smell. Once I do that and actually like maybe spritz on my fingers or something, if I have a fragrance on, I'm just like, yeah, you the bomb. You the girl. I have 3 more and then we'll stop, or this will become a full-on, like full-length video. You know I can talk for 30 minutes or more. Let's talk then about Indigo from Nest. Again, you all, this was a fragrance that I nearly gave up on. I have a mini of it, like one of the mini splash bottles from a Nest like gift set. And I tried it and I tried it and I just kept thinking, this fragrance is weird. I don't know what I think about it. And I just got a wild hair one day and actually purchased it from Sephora. And I'm so glad that I did. Another fragrance that you really have to wear, full-on body wear, to get the full-on experience. This is a beautiful, like a spicy tea fragrance, and it has some woodiness. But what I like about this fragrance that I can't detect from looking at the notes, and maybe there's something in here that's giving me that I don't understand. It has like this menthol quality And I know that sounds weird, like who wants to smell like Ben Gay? I get it, but somehow it works in here. It gives this bright freshness, yet at the same time, it's elegant, sophisticated, and mysterious. So it's like, it's everything all at once. And it's a peculiar fragrance that you come to crave, crave, crave. So this is one that it's sitting on my like everyday wear white t-shirt shelf in my actual clothing closet. It could be on any shelf, including a special occasion shelf. But I think about this, you all. Another fragrance that I didn't think I was going to love ever. And I ended up buying a small, are you a 1 ounce? A 1 ounce of this, and I have a full size 100 milligram milliliter milligram. I have a full 100 ounce, not ounce. I have a 3.4 ounce bottle of this on backup. I wanted not to like this because it was so hyped, but I get why. Mon Guerlain, y'all. Mon Guerlain, of all fragrances, I'm thinking about a lot right now. It's such a pretty lavender in here with the vanilla. It comes across, you want to talk about soft life, you all? This is it right here. This is that elegant, I am feminine and soft and pretty, hear me roar. Well, actually, it's like a hear me purr. Purr. You don't roar with this on. That was all wrong. Like, that's not the right analogy. This is not that hear me roar fragrance. Maybe Hale Bopp is. This is hear me purr, or hear me say nothing. Hear me just be beautiful and elegant and delicate off to the side, not drawing attention to myself, not being the most, yet being the most. You know what I mean? And the last one that I am friggin' obsessed with. It's one of those, if reincarnation is real and you had to come back as a fragrance, I might come back as Vele from Tiziana Terenzi. I know you thought I was going to say Still from JLo. Y'all, I love that fragrance. It is my signature fragrance, and I wear it often and have worn it for many years. And I'm loyal to it. Like, that's my best friend. If a fragrance could be a best friend, Still is that best friend. This, however, is that... This is that crush, okay? That unattainable crush that I actually attained. I don't know if that makes any sense, but green, very creamy, coconutty, some florals. There's a tropical sweetness in here. That tropical sweetness, I think it's mango and passion fruit that's in here. I didn't really get at first. Like, I got a sweetness, but I didn't get that. And the more I've tried this and the more it has sat, the more I have come to smell that, and I really appreciate that. So all of that is happening together, you all. Creaminess, tropical notes, tropical juicy sweetness. Did I say greenness? Creamy, green, tropical mango passion fruitness, and coconut. Well, there's no coconut in here. I think I explained that in a video before. Several videos I've explained that in. I pick up coconut in here even if it's not in here. So there's something in here that is making me think of the creamiest, like fleshiest coconut. So I'm going to stop there. What do you think of this selection of fragrances that I can't stop thinking about and that I am obsessed with to the point where I have to stop and actually sniff from the cap when I walk by? It'll probably change next month. This has been maybe like the last 3 to 4 weeks-ish of obsession, and that kind of turns over rather, on a seasonal, sometimes a monthly or bi-monthly basis based on whatever it is that I think I'm craving in the olfactory sense during that time period. What are you craving lately? What fragrances do you constantly think about to the point where you actually have to go over to wherever you store your fragrances, your shelf, your closet, your drawers, wherever, under your bed, I don't care. And you have to pick it up and actually sniff the cap. Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.